Wá fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ nípa bá ṣe lè calculate ovulation day, ovulation time wa. Ìgbà yẹn náà ló dẹ̀ máa determine àkókò téèyàn lè lóyún. Tó bá ti di next class, a máa sọ̀rọ̀ nípa X and Y chromosome. Mo ti ṣe English program rí on X and Y chromosome, but right now I'm going to have a Yoruba class on it. But ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ovulation náà. Ovulation time ó là ń pè ní àkókò téèyàn lè lóyún. Ṣé mọ̀ pé kò ń ṣe gbogbo ìgbà téèyàn bá dóko òun náà lèèyàn lè lóyún. Yes, ó ní natural time tí èèyàn lè lóyún. Kì í ṣe pé bóyá ẹni yẹn kò wá fertile, but the fertility stage, let me say, àǹfààní àti lóyún ní gbogbo àkókò yẹn ó dínkù compared to àwọn àkókò yòókù. Now, whichever cycle length, tá bá fẹ́ calculate ovulation time wa, àkọ́kọ́ gbọ́dọ̀ mọ̀ cycle length wa. What do we mean by cycle length? Ni pé báwo ni àkókò tá ń rí nǹkan oṣù wa, báwo ló ṣe gùn sí. Àwọn míì máa ń run 28 days. Tó yẹ pé tán bá rí nǹkan oṣù wọn ní on 1, tán parí ẹ̀, tán ṣe níbi 4 days. Tó bá tún ti di on 28 oṣù yẹn, àbọ̀ on 29, they will still see their period. Àwọn míì máa ń run 26 days, àwọn yẹn máa ń ní short cycle. Some people run 28 days, some people run 30 days cycle. Now, ẹ lọ rè ṣí ìgbà tẹ́ rí nǹkan oṣù yín ní oṣù tó kọjá àti ìgbà tẹ́ rí ní oṣù yìí, ẹ fi mọ cycle length yín, ó là ń pè ní cycle length. Tó bá jẹ́ 30 days ni, ẹ yọ 14 kúrò nínú ẹ̀ láti fi lè mọ ovulation day yín. Tó bá yẹ pé 28 days ni cycle yín, ẹ yọ 14 kúrò ńbẹ̀. So whichever cycle length you have, just minus 14 from it. Òun lẹ máa kà tẹ́ fi mọ ọjọ́ tí ẹ ovulate. Ovulation yẹn mean pé ọjọ́ wo ni ẹyin sọ̀kalẹ̀, ọjọ́ wo lèèyàn release ẹyin láti inú ovary, ọjọ́ wo ni ara ló pèsè ẹyin sílẹ̀ tí àtọ̀ tó máa wá papọ̀ mọ́ tọ́mọ ó fi dúró sí ara. Ovulation yìí within 24 hours ni lèèyàn máa ń ṣe, lèèyàn máa ń ovulate, because ọjọ́ kan náà lẹ́yìn yẹn máa wà release. Ṣóyé wa, but ọjọ́ ó kù ọ̀la àti ọjọ́ kejì ká lèèyàn máa ovulate ní on the 2. On the 2 yẹn gangan ni ovulation day. But ẹyin tára ẹ̀ máa pèsè sílẹ̀ on the 2 yẹn, àtọ̀ tẹ́ni ẹ bá gbà ní on the 1 àti àtọ̀ tó bá gbà ní on the 3, ó sì lè fertilize ẹyin téèyàn release ní on the 2, tó fi hàn pé on the 1st, 2nd and 3rd ó ní fertile window ẹni yẹn, ó là ń pè ní fertile window. Now, fún àpẹẹrẹ, tẹ́ bá wo àwòrán tí mo yà yìí, a rí pé 28 days cycle ó lẹ́ni yẹn run. This person is running a 28 days cycle, tó túmọ̀ sí wípé ìgbà tẹ́ni yẹn rí nǹkan oṣù rẹ̀ ní oṣù tó kọjá sígbà tó rí ní oṣù yìí, ìgbà tó ka iye ọjọ́ tí ń bẹ nínú length yẹn, 28 days ni. Òun ni ó wà lókè bí báyìí. Now, a wá ṣe àpẹẹrẹ wípé ẹni yẹn ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ nǹkan oṣù rẹ̀ ní on the 1 báyìí. Nǹkan oṣù yẹn wá run fún ọjọ́ 5. Ó la pè ní menstruation phase, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, ṣé mọ̀ pé mo sọ wípé cycle tá bá run ká yọ 14 kúrò níbẹ̀. Now, this person is running 28 days cycle. 28 days cycle tó ń run yìí, tá bá sọ pé 28 minus 14, ó máa fún wa ní 14. Tó túmọ̀ sí pé ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ka 14 láti ọjọ́ tí ẹ̀jẹ̀ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní drop. Àwọn míì wà bẹ́ẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé tán bá láwọn fẹ́ calculate ovulation, wọ́n kọ́kọ́ dúró kí ẹ̀jẹ̀ yẹn dá, wọ́n wá tó ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ 1. No, ọjọ́ tó rí blood stain, ọjọ́ tó rí pé period rẹ ti dé, that is your day 1. Now, you will now count here. The ovulation day is going to fall on the 14th day. Now, day 1 ẹni yẹn ó ní 1 yìí báyìí. Now, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So, ó túmọ̀ sí pé on the 14th of oṣù yẹn ó ní ovulation day. Ìjọ yẹn ni ara ẹni yẹn ló máa pèsè ẹyin sílẹ̀. Now, kí wá ṣe ọjọ́ 14 yẹn nìkan ni ẹni yẹn lè lóyún. Tó bá jẹ́ pé gender selection ni tó fẹ́ select àkókò tó jẹ́ pé bóyá ẹni tó jẹ́ pé ọmọ ọkùnrin ló fẹ́ target, a sọ fún wa pé Y chromosome ó máa ń like alkaline medium. Mo máa ṣàlàyé yẹn. Here mo kàn ṣàlàyé ovulation generally ni. This my head is supposed to be ovulation calculation. It's not gender selection class. Mo máa ṣe gender selection yẹn lọ́tọ̀ ni. Now on the 14th yìí ó ní ovulation day ẹni yẹn, but a máa ní plus or minus 1 day or plus or minus 2 days. Now from 12 to 16 is that person's ovulation phase, or we call it fertile window. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ọjọ́ gangan tí ẹyin tó release jáde nínú ovary òun gangan ní 14th, which is the ovulation day. Now nígbà téèyàn yẹn tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ nǹkan oṣù rẹ̀ ní ọjọ́ kìíní, ọjọ́ kejì, ọjọ́ kẹta, ọjọ́ kẹrin, ọjọ́ karùn-ún, àkókò yìí nígbà tí nǹkan oṣù yẹn bá ti dá, iye ọjọ́ tó kù yìí kó tó di wípé ó bọ́ sí on the 14, which is on the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 yìí, we call it follicular phase. Ó jẹ́ àkókò tí follicle stimulating hormone ó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń prepare ara kí ẹyin kó lè jáde nínú ovary. Now free period, àwọn míì tún máa ń pè ní free period. Ó jẹ́ àkókò téèyàn free tó jẹ́ pé even tó bá lọ ṣe gynecology, tó bá lọ dóko gan, ó ṣeéṣe kóyún má wá, because your probability of getting pregnant in this follicular phase is very, very low. Now once it's getting to the 12th, 13th, you are moving to your fertile window, meaning that ara rẹ ó ti ń prepare, ó ti ń pèsè àyè sílẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé nígbà tó bá gba àtọ̀ ní àkókò yẹn, ó ṣeéṣe kí àtọ̀ yẹn kó dúró sínú rẹ títí tí ẹyin ó fi dé. Ìmọ̀ sáyẹ̀nsì sọ fún wa wípé àtọ̀ ọkùnrin tó bá rí jẹ tó rí jájẹ ó lè lo ọjọ́ 3 tàbí ọjọ́ 5 nínú, 3 to 5 days ó ní àtọ̀ ló lè lò nínú. Now ẹni tí ara rẹ̀ máa pèsè ẹyin sílẹ̀ ní on the 14 tó wá lọ dóko, bóyá kó tó dó on the 10 ni, àtọ̀ tó gbà ní on the 10 kò lè fún ẹ lóyún, kò lè fertilize ẹyin tára ẹ máa pèsè sílẹ̀ ní on the 14, nítorí pé àtọ̀ ò lè dúró sínú ju ọjọ́ 3 tàbí ọjọ́ 5 lọ. In fact àwọn ọkùnrin tí àtọ̀ wọn bá dúró fún ọjọ́ 5 yìí gan, a jẹ́ pé àwọn ọkùnrin tán oúnjẹ gidi jẹ, àwọn tán kì í mutí, tán kì í mu sìgá, tára wọn wà healthy. So let us work with 3 days. The sperm can survive inside you fún ọjọ́ 3. Ó la fi sọ fún wa wípé ọjọ́ tó bá ovulate gangan tàbí a day before or a day after, that is your fertile window. Now because àtọ̀ tó bá gbà ẹni tó ovulate lọ́n the 14 tó dẹ̀ bọ́kọ ẹ̀sùn ní on the 13, àwọn àtọ̀ tó wà ní ara ẹ láti on the 13 yẹn wọ́n sì máa wà active, so that tí ẹyin bá dé ní on the 14 ó máa fertilize àtọ̀ yẹn. Just that àwọn Y chromosome tó wà ń bẹ̀ àwọn yẹn lè ti wà denatured, because ọjọ́ tá bá máa explain X and Y chromosome we will explain it, but ó ṣáàṣì máa wà active, at least X chromosome will still be there. Now àtọ̀ tó gbà ní on the 13 ó máa wà nínú ẹ títí ó sì máa jẹ́ living cells. Tí ẹyin wá dé ní on the 14, àtọ̀ tó gbà lánàá ó sì lè dì mọ́ ẹyin rẹ lénìí. Now tó bá wá jẹ́ pé on the 14th yìí tí ẹni yẹn ovulate tó jẹ́ the ovulation day gangan, bóyá ẹni yẹn kò ní oore ọ̀fẹ́ àti rí ọkọ rẹ̀ ní on 14 yẹn, ó wá rí ọkọ rẹ̀ ní on the 15, ẹyin tó ti jáde ní on the 13, ẹyin yẹn ó sì máa remain active títí di ọjọ́ kejì, whereby àtọ̀ tó bá gbà lọ́n the 15 yìí ó sì lè sopọ̀ mọ́ ẹyin tó release ní on the 14. Now ẹni tó ovulate ní on the 14 tí ò rí ọkọ rẹ̀ ní gbogbo time ovulation phase yìí, tí ò rí ọkọ rẹ̀ ní gbogbo fertile window time yìí, tó ti ovulate on the 14 tó wá jẹ́ pé on the 17 àbí 18 àbí 19 ló tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ rí ọkọ rẹ̀, ó ti wà ní luteal phase, whereby ẹyin yẹn ara ti máa absorb ẹ̀ padà. The egg is already unfertilized. Now at the end of the day, by the time you did not have your intercourse, tó o bá ṣe gynecology ẹ láàrin fertile window yìí, your probability of getting pregnant as much as you are going back to your cycle is decreasing. So your probability yẹn máa decrease ni, ó máa decrease, ó máa decrease. So the most fertile time of obìnrin is that time of ovulation. So at the end of the day, nígbà tí time ovulation bá ti lọ, then the remaining time you are waiting for another cycle of menstruation to come again. Now, menstruation is not a proof wípé èèyàn ovulate, because apart from the unfertilized egg tó ń shed, wall of the uterus náà ń shed. So studies has revealed that the fact that you are menstruating does not mean you are ovulating, because menstruation, wall of the uterus ni plus the unfertilized egg, that it means that wall of the uterus, ìtẹ́nu ikùn ibi tí ilé ọmọ wà, ó lè shed kó clean out jáde kéyàn orí nǹkan oṣù láì jẹ́ pé ó yín ẹ̀yìn rárá. Torí ẹ̀ ló ṣe yẹ ká máa rí dókítà lóòrèkóòrè láti ṣe àyẹ̀wò ara wa. Náà wọ́n sọ wá pé ovulation yìí ó ṣe pàtàkì pàápàá jùlọ fún àwọn tó bá fẹ́ lóyún. Now tá bá wá sọ̀rọ̀ nípa gender selection, which is X and Y chromosome, we are going to talk about that in another class. But for people who, this calculation is for those that are run 28 days cycle. Èèyàn tó bá run 30 days cycle, what you are going to do is that you just take 30, you minus 14 from it, then you get 16. Tó bá ti get 16 yẹn, ọjọ́ tó bá ti rí ẹ̀jẹ̀, ọ̀rọ̀ 16 mọ́ ọjọ́ yẹn. For example, if you are running, let us assume that you are running 30 days now, and you saw your period on the 8th, lórí period rẹ, and you are running 30 days cycle. This 30 days cycle, you will minus 14 from it, ó máa fún ẹ ní 16. On the 8th lórí period rẹ yìí, wà wá ro 16 mọ́. By the time you add 16 to it, it's going to give you 32, and kò sí oṣù tó pé 32. That means your ovulation time is going to be on the 1st of next month. Tó bá jẹ́ pé 31 days ní oṣù yẹn. But let me use this example. If you are running 30 days cycle, you minus 14 from 30. That's 16. And you saw your period on the 3rd. On the 3rd lórí period yẹn. Period yẹn bẹ̀rẹ̀ on 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. Ó run fún ọjọ́ mẹ́rin. Then you continue again 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, until you are able to achieve 16. So now on the 3rd will be your 1, 4th will be your 2, 5th will be your 3, until you are able to count 16. So when you now say 16 plus 3, it will give you 19. It means that your ovulation day will be on the 19th of that month, if you are running 30 days cycle. But if you are running 28 days cycle, so I'm going to ask a question from us. Tá máa fi sí comment section tí àlàyé mi bá yé wa. Ẹni tó bá run 28 days cycle, tó wá rí period ẹ̀ ní on the 4th, time wo wá ló máa ovulate in that month. If you are running 28 days cycle and you saw your period on the 4th, you are going to add 14 to that 4th. It will give you 18. It means that your ovulation day is on the 18th of that month. So which can either be plus or minus 1 day. It means that if you do your gynecology on the 17th, you are likely to get pregnant. If you also do it on the 19th, or that same day that you ovulated. Now, for somebody that is running 30 days cycle, and he now saw his period on the 2nd, this 30, you are going to minus 14 from it. It will give you 16. You now say 16 plus 2, that's 18. That's 18. It means that on the 18th of that month is when you are going to ovulate. And apart from this calculation, oríṣiríṣi àmì náà lèèyàn máa rí tó bá ń ovulate. Example number 1, you have increased urge. You have a kind of feeling that you are feeling as if you want to see your husband. You understand? Because at that time, your estrogen and progesterone level àti àwọn hormones tó máa ń mú kí ara tó máa ń pè tí ara máa ń pèsè sílẹ̀ fún ìbálòpọ̀. Àkókò yẹn, àwọn hormone yẹn máa ń wà ní peak of their secretion. So you have increased urge, then you have increased temperature. You see that you have your temperature will increase. You understand? Then some people used to have whitish discharge from their body. Let me change this my heading. Show you what those are the signs. Discharge from the body system. That one also is also a sign of ovulation. And if you are the type busy, you might not be able to observe those signs from your body system. You can just take note of your cycle length. When you take note of your cycle length, then whichever cycle length you are having, maybe it is 29 days or 28 days or 30 days or whatever, just minus 14 from it. When you minus 14, nǹkan tó bá fún ẹ will be the number of days you are going to add to the day you saw your period. For example, if you are running 29 days cycle and you saw your period on the 6th of the month, what is going to be your ovulation day? Now let's answer that at the comment section if we understand this explanation. So next time we are going to be talking about X and Y chromosome and how to select gender for your baby. Don't forget that all these things we are talking about are science. Science, the X and Y chromosome, ovulation, calculation, etc. It is science. It is God that say amen to whatever things that we want. But as human beings, God has given us wisdom that we can apply in doing things that we want to do. And if God says it will work, it will definitely work. Because some people will start saying, it is God who has made all these things available for us, and He has also made it possible for us. So this is how to calculate your ovulation. So thank you so much. Thank you for listening. God bless you. So let's answer this question at the comment section. God bless you guys. Bye bye.